To solve right triangles, you need SOHCAHTOA. What does SO stand for? Sine of the angle. It's opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine of the angle equals adjacent over hypotenuse. And TOA, tangent of the angle equals opposite over adjacent. All right. So on 1 through 8, we're looking for the angles there. So
we're looking for the angles?
yes, we're looking for like angle A. They call it theta right there. So when you're doing trig, you always start from the angle. Relative to this angle, what side is the 12?
Adjacent.
And 13 is the
Adjacent.
hypotenuse. Which trig function uses adjacent and hypotenuse? Cosine. So it's cosine of the angle. You could say A or theta. I don't know why they put both of them, but cosine of theta equals adjacent 12 over hypotenuse 13. So what did we plug in our calculator to find the angle?
Plug it in.
Inverse. So it's cosine inverse of 12/13. And
is there a theta on my calculator?
no, theta is a variable. Yeah, just like normal, rounding to the 10th place. All right. There it is, number 1. Number 3. All right, we're gonna go around. Does anybody want to start on 3? All right, Timothy. Timothy, relative to theta on number 3, 6 and 9 are the what sides? Adjacent hypotenuse, so we're going to use cosine again. So it's cosine of theta equals what?
6 over 9.
Right. Adjacent over hypotenuse. So what are we going to plug in our calculator?
Cosine inverse 6 over 9.
It'll be
48.
Shucks. All right. Should we go Linux or Roman? Which direction do you guys want to go?
I don't know how to
Me.
do the next one. So just got a point.
Okay, Roman volunteered. So, Roman on number 5, relative to the theta, what are 7.7 and 14 are the what?
Opposite and hypotenuse.
No. 7.7 is the opposite. 14 is the
Oh, the adjacent.
adjacent. The hypotenuse is the longest side across from 90, so the bottom is hypotenuse. So we're using opposite and adjacent. Which trig function uses opposite and adjacent?
Tan.
So it's tangent of theta, the angle, equals what over what?
7.7 over 14.
So to find the angle, we're going to do tangent inverse of that.
Easy dub.
Every time you're finding the angle with trig, you're doing inverse. Every time.
Why?
Okay, Roman.
Oh, because it was your turn. Took too long. All right.
So you have a question.
Why do these have the answers written?
Paxton on. Hey, did I give you the wrong one?
Oh, did you? What do you mean?
Why are the answers already here?
I have a draw mark.
22,
Yeah, that's the one you got all
6,
the water on.
Wait, he's just now realizing
Yes, Timothy.
Timmy, where have you been, bro?
This is why I say Paxton go back to sleep.
28.
28.8.
I have
Why did you drool on my paper?
It's because he was asleep.
It's true. Okay, Paxton on number 7, relative to angle B, relative to theta, 4.4 and 11 are the what and the what?
the hypotenuse and the adjacent.
Right, so we're going to use cosine.
Yeah. So cosine of theta equals or adjacent. So 4.4 over 11.
Adjacent over hypotenuse. So we're gonna do that. All right, what switches on number 9? Why is this a different section?
They gave us an angle.
Well, they give us an angle and we're looking for a missing side, not an angle. We're not looking for an angle on this one, we're looking for a side. But it's still going to start the same way. When you're doing trig, sine, cosine, tangent, you need to start from an angle. So Whitley, relative to this angle, what side do we have and what side are we looking for?
And adjacent, we're looking for hypotenuse.
So which trig function would be adjacent hypotenuse?
Cosine
So it's cosine
of 37.
equals,
Adjacent, so 11 over x.
right, adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay, how did we solve these when the x was in the denominator?
Switch places.
Right. Well, you multiply by x and it goes up here on this side, and then you divide by cosine of 37. And they basically switch places. So what we're going to plug in is 11 divided by cosine of 37.
No inverse.
13.8.
Yeah, you do need better answers on these. Okay, Emily.
Nope.
Relative to the 50.1 degree angle A, x is the what side?
Opposite.
5 is the
Adjacent.
which trig function uses those two?
The first one.
Nope. Opposite and adjacent.
S. Opposite S.
Nope. Okay,
Oh, tangent.
yeah, this is opposite and hypotenuse, right? Tangent. So it's tangent of 50.1 equals what?
Equals.
Timmy?
X over 5?
Okay, opposite over adjacent, that's how you know it. So what was the opposite?
Okay,
X.
X.
Yeah, you just needed a little help.
Thank you.
She just said thank you
No
to Timmy.
way. Did you actually just? No.
Paxton said no.
That's actually like crazy. Mind. Thank you.
Timothy regrets his actions.
No, it doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Not at all. It's Riz, bro. He saw the damsel in distress. Oh, it's silly.
Did he just really?
Did she just say?
Oh, she just said it. 20.8? 2 point. Okay,
Wait.
I'm just taking your word for it here.
It's actually.
No,
That seems a little too small, maybe.
That's a lot.
Timothy got a different answer.
6.0?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remembered that from the other class.
Wait, how?
Okay, did you close your parentheses, Corey, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, that'll screw it up. Because it'll try to do multiply first, and then it'll do tangent of all that. So yeah, you do need to close. Or you could put the 5 in front, that would work too. All right. 13, Corey. Relative to the 41 degree angle, what two sides, what are we looking for? What do we have?
The adjacent over, or opposite over adjacent?
Yeah, opposite and adjacent, so we're gonna
Tangent,
tangent. 41.
41 equals 4x.
Yeah, equals opposite over adjacent. So we know which one goes on top because tangent equals opposite over adjacent, so you gotta put the opposite on top, whatever that is. What do we do when x is in the denominator?
Switch it.
Swap. So x equals 4 divided by tangent of 41.
Man, what?
4.6.
5.6.
4.6.
4.6.
That'll be adjacent.
That sounds reasonable. I've got the answer sheet somewhere. It's got drool all over it. I guess I could be using that one.
It was. I got it.
Okay. Linux on 15. If we use 37-degree angle, what sides are we working with?
Opposite.
Opposite and hypotenuse, which is sine of 37 equals.
X over 10.
So what do we do when x is on top? How do we solve for x? To get rid of the divided. Don't say thank you. This could go poorly. We've learned our lesson. We will not be polite.
Wait, why'd you do it?
So,
Next time we're supposed to be x.
Wait, Mr. Jordan.
Mhm.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I think I got it.
Hold on.
6.2.
6.2.
Good job, Linus.
I'm so done with that.
Okay, what is, oh, by the way, we're only going to 20. What is the difference on 17?
I love
Oh, yeah.
Your love is conditional.
Your side eye after you said that, you said.
Can you guys tell what the difference is on 17?
No.
What does solve each triangle mean?
You solve the triangle.
Yeah.
Which means,
Oh, is it the formulas from yesterday?
Oh, so we already know 62 and 90.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, we added 180.
Wow.
that's part of it.
Wow.
But what does solve the triangle mean?
Find all the sides?
Find all the missing parts.
Oh.
So, what parts are we missing? We've done this on the homework
We're
paper.
missing the hypotenuse and the adjacent, and one of the angles.
Okay, we know this is 22.6. So we're missing this side, this angle. This angle is angle A, right?
Alright, it's 180
28.
minus 62 plus 20.
No, it's
180.
62 plus 90 minus 180.
That's basically what she was saying.
No, I'm kidding. I'm gaslighting.
I was so confident. That was
I-
gaslighted by your math teacher.
I gaslit the queen of gaslighting.
I'm gonna get you.
Okay, do you guys know what this side is called?
Adjacent.
This is A, so this is
Oh, little
side
a. Little a.
A. This is C, this is
Little
We'll see.
Okay, we don't need to say angle C is 90. That's known already. So don't do that. So we're just missing angle A, side A, and side C.
28.
All right. How do I find angle A? Some of you said it already, but
28.
180 minus 60 plus 90.
okay. Remember when you do 180 minus 90, that just leaves 90. So you can just do 90 minus 62.
Yeah.
or you could just think of like 30, 60, 90.
So
No, you can't.
But like minus 20.
Yeah.
that
Just subtract 2 from
okay. That's probably just gonna confuse people.
especially in can't understand.
So I guess we're on Timothy. So we're looking for A now. So this is like the second section basically. So Timothy, how do I find it? Side A. Girls. So you always start from an angle.
Yes, so that would be the hypotenuse.
So side A is the what?
Adjacent.
Adjacent. And the side we know already is the
Opposite.
opposite. So that would be
Adjacent over opposite. Tangent.
tangent. So tangent of 62 equals opposite over adjacent, right? So what's opposite?
Opposite is 22.6.
Okay, what do we do when the A is on the bottom?
You put 22.6 over tangent of 66.
Alright.
Dang it.
12.0.
Okay. Roman, you're gonna help me find C.
Okie dokie.
These are all gonna be like 1 point each, so don't skip them. All right, Roman, how do we find side C?
Let's see. You got an angle C, or angle C? Wait. Wait,
Side C.
Huh?
We already know angle C is 90. We're looking for side C. Okay,
Alright.
you start with an angle.
Oh, B. Okay, so opposite and adjacent.
Okay, 22.6 is opposite,
Yeah.
and the side we're looking for is
Hypotenuse.
hypotenuse, because it's the longest and it's across from 90. So opposite and hypotenuse would be
Sine.
sine.
Of 62 equals, I think, opposite, 22.6 over C. And then you have to swap them. So
Look at my S right there.
uh,
I'm killing it. I'm killing it. You should be impressed.
over,
Very impressed.
yeah.
Very impressed.
Really? Emily, you won't put your signs up here?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, come show me.
What am I
See,
doing?
let's see what you got.
You have the right sign.
You have to write sign.
It's gonna take really
Better than that.
5 minutes.
Just the S-I-N?
Yes,
Right over here?
sure.
It's actually SIG.
It's actually C-I-N.
Nah.
This S is
I
required.
like Mr. Jordan.
Your S has
Your S is-
scoliosis.
That's a good word. It's kind of like,
It's like trying to be cool. It is. Yours looks like it has scoliosis.
Shut up.
that's what you get for mocking my S. It's a thing of beauty.
Looks like the senior salsa S. Or
That's
something.
what I'm going for, actually. He was talking about Mr.
No,
Jones.
Mr. Jordan's.
Yeah.
Yours,
We just talked about how bad
yours is just like really simple and it's annoying me.
It's annoying. I
It's
don't
too
care.
simple.
Yours looks like it's like falling apart.
All right.
Maybe that's terrible.
Oh, that was 17. Anybody plug that one in? No?
Yeah.
25.6.
I don't trust you.
25.6.
Okay, 19. This will be our last. We're going to 20. All right.
Yes, so.
Yes,
Yes,
Yes, so.
Becky.
all right. So what are we missing?
Same thing.
19.
That was really good.
We're missing side A, we're missing side C, and we're missing angle A.
Same.
Still bitter?
Yeah. Your class is the first class I've actually had a good work in today. It's not like this is school or anything. It's not.
Why has your day been so easy?
Because Mr. Frederick wasn't there. In the
Oh.
first class, we played a game. It was in the
Frederick's
park, we
super
were outside.
Oh, did
Yeah,
you
we
play
actually
Puzzle?
do weird games.
Okay, but I didn't actually do it.
Yeah, you
Did
just
you-
listen to
I figured out one of them. I figured out one answer that we couldn't find.
1 out of like 10.
Okay, Paxton, how would we find angle A on this one?
Anyway, so, you take 4.5 and 42.
No.
You take, okay, so 42, 90 minus 42
Yeah.
is,
48.
48. So you go 48.
Okay, now it's just 180 minus 90 minus 42, which is 48.
Yeah.
All right. Whitley, how would we do side A on this one?
So you have the opposite of angle 42, but you need the adjacent. So you do tangent.
Right. Opposite over adjacent is tan.
And 42 equals 4.5 over A.
So we're gonna do.
What I would do is I would probably spin your song and see how much of those red chili flakes I could
What are
see
you
better.
saying?
Oh, you're bad.
Gibberish.
What I would do is I would take a spoon or something and see how many of those red chili flakes.
Like a 80% chance it's a TikTok video.
Oh, it is.
You said over here. It's
When-
4.7.
All right, Emily, how would we find side C?
Oh, I thought that was 5.
That was a good question.
Thank you.
I got nothing.
Okay, you always start with an angle. So starting from this angle,
42.
then what?
The opposite or the adjacent is 4.5.
Okay, if it's across the street, it
Then
is
it's opposite.
opposite, and we're looking for the,
Hypotenuse.
yes, yep. Which trig function does opposite and hypotenuse?
Same, the first one.
Right, sine
Sine.
Yeah.
42.
42, and then 4.5 over x.
Okay, and then these two, what?
Looking good. Looking good.
What I would do is I'd probably.
How'd you guys get
spoon
4.7
your
on
song.
yeah, me and Luis got 5.
We just.
I don't know, somebody just plugged in the calculator and told me.
Oopsies.
Is it 5.0?
Guys, who did that? Not funny.
Who did it?
Not funny.
Willie.
The answer is 6.7. That's right, don't even argue with me.
It's actually.
Shut up, Linux.
Spike's right.
Oh, I know what it is.
You actually look like you got your feelings hurt.
My bad.
Yeah, it is.